Hello and welcome, Squeegee Slingers. Tradman here once again in the Tradman workshop on a very cold Scottish evening. It's awfa chilly. So tonight we're talking about the Moerman 6-inch squeegee. Now this squeegee isn't currently made by Moerman. I had to make this myself. So I'm going to show you how I've done it, and it's very easy and simple. So let's take a look at this next bit of footage and see how I did it. Okay then folks, so first things first, we've got our channel here. Now I would recommend that you make this first, because then when this is attached, what we're going to do is also make this a little bit thinner as well. So the first thing we'll do, we'll put that aside just now, the handle, and we'll have a look at the channel. Some people were asking me about how to get these blue clips off. Nice and easy. You just can use a flat blade screwdriver, or indeed just use the handle there and just get right into the, you'll see in your channel there's a little groove. You know, this is actually quite worn, this, but ignore that. There's a little groove that the plastic blue end clips here actually click into. So just put your flat blade screwdriver, or you know, a spoon, or just your handle, squeegee handle, that'll do fine as well. Just get it underneath, lift it up and out of the groove, and then your blue end clips will slide off. So we'll take them off. Right, so what you'll need to do is, this is just an example. Once you've taken your clips off of a channel, now try and find one that's obviously a bit shorter so you're not wasting so much, or you can turn this into two squeegees. So you could cut this down to a small 6-inch and then make maybe a 10 or something like that, maybe a bit bigger out of the rest of the channel. But for today's video, we'll focus on the 6-inch Liquidator. What you need to do is make this channel round about 4 inches. So I'll show you that here. I've got our ruler there, because these blue end clips actually add on round about 1 inch after it. So it takes you up to 6 inches once you click these on. So make your channel, when you cut this larger one down, cut it to 4 inches, and then you'll have the actual size of your channel ready to go. What you need to do to cut it is use a hacksaw, but it's very simple. Hands through the grip, finger on the side there to get a good grip, thumb on the other side like so, and then just put your channel where it needs to be, maybe in a vise, something like that, something to hold it steady. Put your eye down the blade, keep the blade straight, and just a gentle forward and back action until it cuts through the channel. But once you've got your channel down to 4 inches, you'll also note that the channel, I'll show you the original one here, has got a little groove cut out on the channel. Now that is so the blue clips actually have a little blue lip in there that clicks into that groove, and that's what holds the end clips from falling off, as the original Liquidator clips used to fall off. So that is their fix, is a little lip that clicks into there. So what I would recommend you do is, say for instance we were cutting this channel down. We want to obviously keep that groove there, because that means we can just slide one of the end clips onto that groove, but we'll have to make another groove for wherever we cut here. If we were to cut this down and we cut it round about there, we would then have to use something like a Dremel, which will leave a picture there. Using that tool, you can grind out a little groove out of the channel. So once you've cut your channel down to 4 inches and you've made your little groove, now what we're going to do is pop the end clips back on the channel. Okay, so we'll pop these back on. So that one on the right hand side, we'll lay it down for you like that, so actually you can see which way around it goes. So with the rubber would be facing towards you, that's how the end clips go. Okay, so pop that on there. This is just in case you've never seen these squeegees before. So you can hear that, it just clicks on there, and that clicks on there. Okay, so if we then put this on the measure here, you'll see that although the actual channel itself is 4 inches, by adding the blue clips on, it takes it up to 6 inches, okay? So we have our 6-inch liquidator now, so that's great. We've obviously cut it to size, 4 inches here, and then adding on the blue clips takes it up to 6 inch, and we've made our little grooves in the channel to put our clips on, so that's done. Now the next thing we need to do, because you'll notice this is the original liquidator handle, this doesn't fit, okay? Because obviously now we've got a very small gap between the blue clips, and this plate here is a lot larger. So what we need to do is basically unscrew these and take this completely off so that the only thing left is this plate. And then what we need to do is, once we've taken that off, move that aside, is place our handle like so. So you can imagine we've taken that off, taken the screws out, that's all off to the side, so we've just got this plate. Lay it down like so, and what we're going to do is cut an equal amount off of each side so that it ends up like that. Obviously using, if you've got a measuring ruler, something like that, to do that and make sure you get the correct equal amount off of each side to make the handle narrower. So same rule applies, use a permanent pen, something like that, to mark your handle where it's going to go. And then using the hacksaw again, we've cut a bit off of there, a bit off of there, and then screw this back together. Just put the 2 screws through which feed into this here, so you can see that in there. Okay, it just screws back together, and then you'll have your handle like so. All we have to do is put that there, and you'll see that actually that is almost millimeter perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do, actually, we'll put the rubber back in the channel so you can see this working. Now I think I was on the second side, which was this one. Put that back in. So this is Moerman soft rubber that I'm using. It's not an overly tight fit, so I always recommend to people to buy these Unger green clips at the moment and just slide them in. You can see how easy they go in. All right, and just make sure that's flush. And another Unger green clip there. Put that in. Okay, so we've got that sorted, and simply pop that back on. And you can see how I'm quite impressed myself, actually. I made this absolutely millimeter perfect. So you can see there is 0 gap between the actual blue clip here and the handle. So we'll just spin that round for you there. Okay, so it's got a good hold, and it's a nice 6-inch Moerman liquidator there. So it's actually very simple when you break it down, guys. You just use your hacksaw to cut down your channel. Just remember to cut it to 4 inches, as this will add on either side, as you can see. Adds on 1 inch either side, takes up to 6 inches. So there you have it, guys. That is the Moerman Liquidator 6-inch homemade squeegee using the original Moerman handle. So you'll just need to obviously cut down the handle as well to get it to fit, but it's very, very easy. I did this modification in about maybe 10-15 minutes, something like that. It wasn't very long at all. And obviously you can make as many of these as you like or as you need for your squad if you've got a few people working for you. So there you have it, guys. That's the Moerman 6-inch squeegee. Okay then, folks, so hopefully that's been of use to you, and this little squeegee will come in use in your window cleaning arsenal as you're going around and perhaps cleaning all those little square panes. You won't have to detail anymore. So hopefully that's been of interest and use to you today. So thank you very much for tuning in. Much appreciated once again. Remember, hit the like button, that'd be much appreciated, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.